Welcome to troubleshooting the Ethernet module. First, my email is currently not working, so I'd like to go to the email tab. The first thing I need to check is my server URL/IP address to be sure it's correct. Then you need to look at your from email to be sure it's a valid email address. Next, we need to look at the email address we're actually trying to send to. As you can see, mine is not accurate, so there. That should fix that. Also, we need to go back and look at the TCP IP settings tab to be sure our primary and secondary DNS server are accurate. Next, let's look at your dynamic DNS tab. Let's say you're currently unable to connect to your panel from outside the home. So the first thing I need to do is I need to look at the IP address of my DNS provider. As I can see here on the right hand side of this box, this is not the right address. So I actually need to change this. I'll verify my username and password are accurate. Also look at the host name that I actually registered. Now all this information is correct. Again, you need to double check your TCP IP settings and the DNS servers. Last, we need to look at the time server. If your panel is currently not being updated from the time server, you need to check the URL or the IP address of your time server. Remember to choose a secondary time server and not a primary. Always go to look at the list to be sure you actually have the right one and the right address. As you can see here, my address is actually wrong because it's actually clock1.unc.edu. Pick a time of day to actually update itself. Remember, if you have a rule scheduled for that time you're trying to update, it might trigger the rule twice. Also, again, please check under the IP settings your DNS servers that they are accurate. Now, since I've made a lot of changes, I need to go back and save this information. And of course, I need to send this information, and also I need to reboot the Ethernet module. Thank you for watching these videos. I hope they've been extremely helpful for you.